So imagine we have a coffee cup like this, and I want to make a section, a cut. I'm going to use the word cut, section, through, or section, a cut, through something that I cannot cut. I don't have no knife, and if I cut it, by the way, I have liquid in here. If I cut it, it will drip. So I have to study it. I have to understand what is it, how it is made. And then I can tell you there's a lid here, and a coffee cup here. And if I put my finger underneath, you definitely can see that the bottom is higher than this line that you see. So it's about, right here, it's about 1/4 of an inch. So I am putting it here, and I'm going to start thinking about it. So okay, I know it's vertical, and I'm going to do a line like this, and I know it's somewhere there's a bottom to it, and here's a horizon line, and that's your vertical line. And then I want to say, okay, what is the bottom in terms of the height? If I take the bottom as a unit 1, how many times is to the height? And I can tell you right now it's about 4 times. So if this is about that much for the bottom, and then I take this distance and I will say 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So I will take it up to here. And I can see that the top is wider than the bottom. So I may open the bottom a little more because I want the big proportion right. Then I can take a line like this and a line like this, and all of a sudden you can see that's more or less the shape of my coffee cup. If I put a line on the top like that, then it represents where the lid will be. Let's see if I have a better pen, because that one doesn't write very well. Yeah, that's a little better. So I study the walls of this cup, and I'm seeing now that there is a line that goes like that in an angle, and there is another line next to it because there's a thickness. So imagine that this is the thickness of the material. In this case, it's paper. So 2 lines represent the thickness of material. And then at the bottom goes like so, and then is up. Why? Because I felt it. I can see it on the bottom. So it goes like this. By the way, I hope you like my music. Every time I may play different type of music for you while you're drawing, so that can inspire you. Second line, parallel. 1 line next to each other is parallel. So this is the inner part of the coffee cup. This is the bottom part of the coffee cup, and I am now here. Okay, I will start studying the lid, and I'm looking at it, and I'm studying it. Okay, it goes on around this line like this, and then falls down like that, and goes up this way. It has a drip, which is the liquid that gets collected, and then has the top. And I see right here, there's a place where my lips go to drink, and I see a dip, and it's like so, like that. Goes in, upward, and goes like that. Oh, I made a mistake. Okay, let's redraw it. I'm going to do it from this side this time. I go back the same way, like this, so this has to be the same. It goes down, goes up, goes down, and then at an angle. And usually the hole is right here, where my lips go. I should go a little higher here. That's the lid. Has 2 lines because it has a thickness of material, correct? So I draw 2 lines. This is the lid, this is the coffee cup itself. Now I'm going to use blue pen to represent the cut surface. Imagine if you have a pepper, a green pepper, and you cut it through, and then whatever the knife cuts is wet. That is a surface. So the same thing happening here. When I'm cutting, I have a surface, and I'm using blue to represent that surface that's already cut. We call this hatching. So this is the hatching. Is basically lines like this, and cross hatching is lines like that. So the same thing happening on the bottom, you can see here, and that's all. Sometimes you can put dots also, that's another way. So now I will erase this line a little bit so then you can feel the space, and then I'm going to introduce the black line, which is the top of the cup, like that. And I will introduce a black line below this to introduce the end of the lid behind the paper cup. What you're seeing here is a section. See it always as a section.